Hi guys, it's your girl Sika J. I'm coming to you with another makeup tutorial, a no foundation makeup tutorial. All items used in this video come from your local drugstore except for the eyelashes, which I got from Amazon. They're really cute. But this is easy peasy. You can wear this every day. It's pretty, it's glowy, and guess what? It's cheap. So if you like what you guys see, please stay tuned to watch the video, and at the end just let me know what you guys think, and I hope you enjoy it. So guys, I'm coming in with my eyebrows already filled using the Elf eyebrow palette in the color dark brown, and I used the Maybelline 24-hour foundation to conceal them in the color 362. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the color Caramel just to set my eyelids and make the base of them a nice even color. So when you apply the eyeshadow, you have a very seamless look that is not blotchy but cohesive. So I'm using my little blending sponge just to blend it all out and press it into the skin. Then I'm going to go in with the Milani Prime Shield Primer and apply that all to my face. I like to do this after I fill my eyebrows just because when I put my Prime Shield on before the eyebrows, it seems like the eyebrow palette doesn't work as great. So I always put my primer on after I fill in my eyebrows. Then I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Cosmic Collision eyeshadow palette. The first color I'm using is the Caramel Brown matte shade, and I'm going to apply that right above the crease of the eyelids. And I'm using the eyeshadow blending brush, and I'm just blending it all out, making sure that you have a nice even layer of eyeshadow. So you just want to blend till it looks nice and even and buffed out. Then I'm taking that dark brown shade at the bottom of the palette, which is also a transition color, and I'm going to take that and put that right into the crease of the eyelid. Now the brush I'm using now is also an eyeshadow brush, but it's a little bit more tapered than the first brush that we've used. And I'm sorry guys, I don't have any numbers or names for the eyeshadow brushes that I use. I normally buy my eyeshadow brushes in bulk from Amazon, so I really don't know any numbers. But if you guys are interested, I could find the link and add it to the tutorial. Just let me know if you guys are interested in that, and I can do it in my next video. So we're just blending that out, making it nice and even so it can be cohesive. Then I'm going to take that deep golden color and I'm going to apply that to the lid with a flat eyeshadow brush. So the flat eyeshadow brush just makes it easier to get the maximum pigment from colors. So this time I did not wet the brush just because I want this to be more of an everyday look. But if you're looking to intensify your shimmer eyeshadows, you can always wet the brush before applying them. And I normally use my L'Oreal Badescu setting spray, the rose water one, if I want to ever intensify my eyeshadows. But like I said, since this was the everyday look, I did not intensify the eyeshadow, but I thought that it was a pretty good color payoff, especially because this eyeshadow palette only retails for $5, so I thought that was really great. Then I'm going back in with that dark brown transition color, and I'm just applying it to the waterline of the eyes, just to make sure that everything is nice and cohesive and blends out properly. And that's a little close-up of the eyeshadow. So then I'm going in with my Black Radiance Cream Contour Palette in the color medium to dark. This comes with a contour color, a sculpt color, and a highlighting color. So I'm going in with that contour color, which is a dark chocolate brown, and I'm applying it with the sponge, and that just helps me get precisely where I want to. And then I'm going back in with a blending brush to blend it and buff it all out, which makes everything nice and seamless. Then next I'm going to go in with that Sculpt color, which is a few shades lighter than me, so it's great for highlighting. So I'm going right under the eyes, the chin, the forehead, and I'm going to blend that out with my little blending sponge. And this is very important to blend out everything nice and properly, just because we are doing a no foundation makeup look. So you want to make sure that everything is blended seamlessly, just because you'll be able to see it a lot more. So if you're not comfortable with blending, I advise you to use less product until you become comfortable with the blending part. And you're really just pressing it into the skin, blending it out, making everything look very nice and seamless. Then I'm going to go in with the Age Rewind Concealer again and put that on the bridge of my nose. I did not go very dramatic for the highlighter contour on the nose, just because I wanted this to be like an everyday easy look. So yeah. And then I'm going in with the pressed powder in the color Ebony and just applying that all to the skin, just to make sure everything blends very nicely together. Then to set the contour, I'm going to go back in with the Black Radiance pressed powder in the color Black Coffee and hit all those contour areas. And just to set it and, you know, add some more definition back to the skin. I'm going to blend that out. Blending is very, very vital to a no foundation look, just because you know you can't rely on foundation to cover up everything. You have to really blend out that contour and highlight, make everything look nice and seamless. So then we're gonna go ahead with our blush by Black Radiance and put that on the cheek area, and the color is Toasted Almond that I'm using, which is like a deep orange. Then I'm going to go in with a dark lip liner and line the lips. I got this lip liner from my local beauty supply store, so any lip liner would work. It doesn't have to be anything too expensive. Just use whichever one you have. Or if you're on a budget, just go buy a little cheap one at the beauty supply like I did. They're really not hard to find at all. And I usually line my lips anytime I wear a color lipstick. So next I'm going to go in with the Black Radiance HD Sculpt lipstick. This is new. And it's in the color Belle Majesty. The lipstick wasn't as matte as what I prefer. But I still like the color. The color was still very cute. So I'm just blotting my lips together. That's just to make sure everything blends nicely, especially when you have that lip liner on. Then I'm going in with the cream highlighter that's in the Black Radiance Contour Palette and applying that to the highlights of my cheeks and the bridge of my nose, adding warmth and dimension to the face. I did not go overboard with the highlight, like I said, because I want this to be something that you can do every day. But if you want to add more highlight, that's always an option also. To each its own. So I did go in and add some lip gloss from my local beauty supply. It's in the color Caitlin, but I don't know the brand because it kind of like rubbed off. So I'm sorry about that portion. But I like this lip color more as a glossy look than I did the matte. So next I'm applying the Black Opal setting powder to the places that I highlighted. So I'm coming back on, guys. You know I always put my eyelashes off camera. Still not comfortable with putting them on camera, so yeah. So when I become comfortable with putting them on camera, then I will most definitely do that. But until then, I'll be putting them on off camera. So I'm just dusting off all the excess setting powder. Make sure everything looks nice and matte and seamless. And I'm doing this part in real time just to show you that, you know, dipping into that setting powder and dusting it off is very vital. You don't want to rush that process because you want your highlight to be nice and set so you can have a matte look and not look too shiny. Then I'm going in with that lighter gold color and just putting it in the inner corner of my eye, just to put a little depth and dimension into the eyeshadow look. Still very nice and glowy and natural looking. It's not overkill. Still very pretty. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy. As far as the eyelashes go, that's definitely optional, especially because these are pretty dramatic eyelashes that I have on. But yes, everything that I use in today's tutorial you can find at your local drugstore, except for the eyelashes. The eyelashes I did get from Amazon. I still don't know exactly the name of the eyelash, but I know if you type in 3D mink eyelashes, these are one of the first ones to pop up. So, and they have different style options, but I always use these to put on when I record, just because they're more of a dramatic look. At first when I did the tutorial, I thought I was just gonna do like a nude orange lip, but this, I like the gloss more. I really didn't care for the orange lipstick on its own, but I do enjoy it a lot more, especially with the tutorial as a glossy look. So yeah, everything that I use you can find at your local store. So I hope you guys enjoy, and until then, I'll see you guys in my next ones. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I have on my waist trainer. I don't know if you guys can see, it's a J-Scope waist trainer in the videos. If I'm looking like stuff, that's why. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. Please be sure to share and drop down in the comments and tell me what you guys think. Will this be something that you'll be trying? Do you like the way it look? I don't have on any foundation, so yeah.